Did you know that the highest point in Iowa is so flat that it's not called a mountain or even a hill, but simply Hawkeye Point? Hawkeye Point is located in far northwestern Iowa, about 3.5 miles south of the border with Minnesota. Rising to an elevation of 1,670 feet, Hawkeye Point is the 42nd highest state high point in the United States. But while it may be the highest point in the state, it's far from the most impressive. Believe it or not, parts of Iowa, particularly in the northeast and southwest, actually have some pretty interesting topography. For instance, the Luss Hills, located in the southwest part of the state and shown here, form a rolling landscape that rises about 200 feet above the surrounding plains. Now, this amount of topographic relief might not sound like much, but it actually kind of blows Hawkeye Point out of the water. See, while northwest Iowa as a whole generally sits at a higher elevation than the rest of the state, it's also about as flat as a pancake, and Hawkeye Point is no exception. As you can see in this picture, it gradually rises less than 20 feet above the surrounding landscape, which can make it difficult to even discern. But while it might not be the most impressive state high point, it's certainly on the short list for the most well cared for. The summit is located in a county park that is jointly maintained by the county government and by a private family that used to own the high point before donating it to the county. By all accounts, both the county and the family cherish the high point and are dedicated to ensuring that the site remains accessible and appealing to visitors. At the summit, which is easily accessible by dirt road, you'll find a nice marker, signs that contain information about the direction and distance to the other 49 state high points, an observation deck, as well as some other small attractions. Would you visit Hawkeye Point? Let me know in the comments and follow to see the remaining 41 state high points.